Hello everyone! I'm Mark Francis from Group 3 Ingenuity, and we are here to discuss our lesson for today, which is exponential function and equation. First, what is exponential function? An exponential function is defined by the rule of f of x equals bx, where b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1, and x is any real number. The relation of the form y equals a to the power of x, with the free factor x going over the whole genuine number line as the type of a positive number a. Hani will give an example and she will explain if the function is exponential or not.
Hello everyone, I'm here to give you some examples for exponential function. For our example number 1, f of x is equal to 10 raised to x. It is EF stands for exponential function because our base, which is 10, is greater than 0. For example number 2, f of x is equal to 0.7 raised to 3x. It is also EF exponential function because 0.7, which is the base, is greater than 0 and it is also not equal to 1. For our last example, number 3, f of x is equal to negative 5 raised to 2x is not EF, which stands for not exponential function because our base, which is negative 5, is less than 0. That's why it is not exponential function. For the next topic, Chelsea will be the one to discuss the definition and steps for exponential equation.
For our next topic, I will define and discuss the steps of an exponential equation. What is exponential equation? An exponential equation is an equation in which a variable occurs in an exponent. To solve the exponential equation, we must follow these steps. First, rewrite each side of the equation as an exponential expression having the same base. Then use the law of exponents and use the property that if x and y are real numbers, and if b sub x equals b sub y for the final step, we will check the solution by substituting it to the equation. For the first example, Tricia will discuss and explain it to you.
Here's the example number 1 for exponential function. 3 raised to 8x equals 81 raised to x plus 1. These two should have the same base. So first we need 81 to know its exponential form. The exponential form of 81 is 3 raised to 4. So we need to rewrite it now and it will become 3 raised to 8 x equals 3 raised to 4 multiply x plus 1. The next, cancel the base which is 3, then rewrite it exponential and it will become 3x equals 4 times x plus 1. After that, we need to use this diffuse property in 4 times x plus 1. 4 times x is equal to 4x and 4 times 1 is equal to 4 and we will rewrite it as 4x plus 4. Then we need to transpose 4x to the another side to become 8x negative 4x equals 4. Next is 8x minus 4x is equal to 4x. Then divide both sides by 4 and it will become x equals 4 or can be converted as 1. So our final answer is 1. The final step is we need to check if it's equal, rewrite our equation which is 3 raised to 8x equals 81 raised to x plus 1. We need to substitute the x to 1 to become 3 raised to 8 multiplied by 1 equals 81 raised to 1 plus 1. Then 8 times 1 is equal to 8 and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And we will write it as 3 raised to 8 equals 81 squared. The answer of 3 raised to 8 is 6,561. And the answer to 81 squared is 6,561, which means that both of them are equal and our solution is correct. For the example, I will give and explain it for better understanding.
For second example, we have the given of 4 raised to x minus 1 equals to 8 raised to 3x plus 4. So next, ang first step niyan is hanapin muna natin yung base ng both. Kailangan kasi dyan, same sila ng base. So hanapin muna natin yung base nila. So ang base ng 4 is 2 raised to 2. And then 8 is 2 raised to 3. So i-rewrite natin yon as 2 raised to 2 times x minus 1 is equals to 2 raised to 3 times 3x plus 4. So next step niyan is cancel both base. Cancel both base. Bring down the exponent. So 2 times x 2 times x minus 1 is equals to 3. Yes, is equals to 3 times 3x plus 4. Okay? Bring down the exponents. So, after natin makuha to, we will use the distributive property. So, 2 times x equals to 2x. 2 times negative 1 is equals to negative 2. So, dito naman tayo. 3 times 3 times 3x equals 9x. And then 3 times 4 is equals to 12. Next is transpose. Transpose natin after natin makuha itong dalawa. Okay, after natin makuha itong 9x plus 12, and yung 2x minus 2, transpose natin sila. So, magiging 2x minus 9x equals to 12 plus 2. So, kung babalikan natin yung kaninang naging answer, so, yung 2x minus 9x, magiging negative 7x. Diba? And then, yung isang given naman, which is 12 plus 2, magiging 14. So, divide both sides by negative 7, which is ito yung may x eh. So, divide negative 7. Ang magiging answer niyan is cancel mo muna to. Bring down the x, o x minus negative 2. So, for the last step, which is checking, we need to substitute the x to negative 2, and it will become 4 raised to negative 2 minus negative 1. And then 8 raised to 3 times negative 2 plus 4. Kasi yun yung mga given kanina, right? So next step, simplify natin yung exponents. Magiging 4 raised to negative 3, and then 8 raised to negative 6 plus 4. So, i-simplify natin to, yung exponent na itong second given, which is magiging 8 raised to negative 2. Yung dito, copy mo lang kasi wala nang isi-simplify dyan. So, ang sagot niyan, ang magiging both answer niyan is 1 over 64. Kung both yan ay same, which it means na tama yung sagot natin na negative 2 yung answer.
For our last example, the equation is 25 raised to x plus 1 equals 125. Our first step is we need to change our base to become the same. The exponential form of 25 is 5 squared and for 125 is 5 cubed. And we will rewrite it as 5 raised to 2 times x plus 1 equals 5 cubed. Then we need to cancel the base and bring down the exponents, which is 2 times x plus 1 equals 3. We need to use distributive property. 2 times x is 2x and 2 times 1 is 2, so it will become 2x plus 2 equals 3. Then we need to transpose 2 to the other to become 2x equals 3 minus 2. Then 3 minus 2 is 1, and after that, divide both sides by 2, so the answer is x equals 1 half. Checking is our final step, so we need to substitute x to 1 half and it will become 25 raised to 1 half plus 1 equals 125. For the exponent of 25, which is 1 half plus 1, the answer is 3 half. And the answer for 25 3 half is 125, which is equal to the other side. So it means our solution is correct.
And that's our lesson for today. I hope you learned from us and gained some knowledge. Thank you for listening. See ya!